and then he died in Relic, and now he's died in Minerva.
Welcome to the post
The
show.
only person to die.
Ladies and gents, welcome to the post show. So this is generally for me to ask questions about the campaign and what was your favourite session, but the thing is, like, I asked this of Ares and they had a very clear view of what their sessions were like, and from 1 to 10 they had a very clear view of what was going on. Whereas with Bacchus, I don't know where to fucking start, to be honest with you.
Just don't bother. It's like, okay, it happened.
It's just been completely fucking mental.
Happened.
The whole thing is completely fucking mental from start to finish. But that's what I was expecting. This is always going to be the mental crew that just got,
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's really good that Lawrence didn't end up in here because he would have gotten murdered.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. It's true.
But yeah. I mean, we've had one death, and to be fair, anything that Jacob's in, he's automatically dead from minute 1 because that's just his.
Yeah.
He likes to kill off his characters in spectacular ways.
To be fair, Lang wasn't his fault.
No.
Yeah, we helped him that time. We helped him.
Yeah.
The guy who took over for Lang, that was his fault.
Yeah.
Don't you think you were gonna melee Locke?
Yeah.
I mean, really? You're gonna melee Locke? That's the worst idea ever.
I was playing the character.
Nearly crying.
That is true.
You took my love away from me.
And then Locke's just like, what are you doing? Oak.
Alright, so I need to ask you a couple of questions. One, if you can think of it, what was your favourite session? Or for your favourite moment from any session? Yeah, don't give me a session number, just say what was your favourite moment from any session, if you could have one, from this whole time.
My favourite moment, absolutely, without a doubt. I mean, there's a few really great ones, but my absolute favourite one was when I was helping out Ares, and we were on that ship, and we were getting the medical supplies, and he started having those guys beg for their lives, and had already rolled damage.
Yeah. He's like, he's already rolling damage. I don't even know why I'm fucking bothering with this morality things. It's like, no, they're all dead.
It's like, you didn't even notice at first, but I'd already done I did my channeling check.
Yeah.
I did my damage. You're just like, well, please, we'll do anything. Just let us go. Oh, you've already rolled damage.
Yeah. I'll just stop talking because they're all dead. Yeah, that was pretty good. Jimmy. Need to say, Alistar is played by David. If you have anything that you want to shout out, or any YouTube channel or anything like that, then now's the time to say, it's what I do. Syllable is played by Jacob, and Little Jimmy is played by Tom, and all these 3 people I go to university with, and I'm very, very lucky to know them and stuff. And so the same with the other crew as well, actually, because most of them I go to university with. And
one of them is your girlfriend, so
yes,
I would think you would be grateful to know them.
Well, yeah. I no comment. Like I can't win them.
That's a trick question.
Yeah, because if I say yes, of course people go, yeah, he's going to say that, isn't he? And if I say no, they'll go, oh, ballsy guy, and then I get my balls cut off. So there's not really much point in me. Yeah. Right, so it's been a good. What about Jimmy? Jimmy, what was your, if you had one, what was your favourite? Like, mention?
To be honest, every single time I got Caesar drunk was my favourite moment. Every single time. Like, how that became a thing. Like, from the very first session, like, have this one glass of alcohol, unconscious.
Yeah.
Like, alright. Every time afterwards, it's like, we're continuing this trend.
How did you manage to always roll a 1, though?
Yeah, it was either a 1 or like
I don't know.
It was always below a 3, wasn't it? It was like either 3 or below.
Yeah, always. Every time.
Just like,
but I think out of like the 5 times or something had happened, at least 4, I think 4, maybe all 5, were 1s.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Every time.
Drop the 1.
Syllable. Favorite.
This is going to sound really weird, okay?
Or the shower.
Yeah, that time the shower. Well, like, purely because sort of the rest of the group was sort of down, sort of going through the prison, that sort of thing, and it was just sort of Syllable on his own up there, sort of trying to get around sort of without drawing attention to himself and sort of, protecting the group from afar, and just sort of that bit in the scene, walk in sheep's clothing, that was so good. Funny and
yeah, I'm probably gonna say for mine, it's either the party that you all went to where Jimmy was trying to schmooze people and everyone nearly fucking died by skydiving onto the top of the and nearly fucking it up.
Oh yeah.
Or it's probably the very first session, the end of the prologue where you guys made another guy get raped in a prison by throwing him into a room and just leaving him there.
The tickler?
Yeah.
The tickler.
The tickler, with putting him in a room with the tickler. If anyone's curious about any of these things, go back and watch it on YouTube, Travel N7, or watch it on Twitch.
You have to watch them.
Unfold. Especially because we got both campaigns. We missed out the first session of both campaigns because everyone was not nervous. Not this crew because they've done it before, but other crews are quite nervous about role playing for the first time. So we got the first session out the way in Minerva, and then from then on in. We went on, but we filled in the blanks. So it starts from session 2 onwards for both campaigns. But Jimmy and Alistar, if you want to import your characters into Cyberdark Chronicles, you will be at level 3 when we start Minerva 2.0. If you put them in that as well, and if you survive through Cyberdark Chronicles, you will get another level. So you can start Minerva 2.0 at level 4. Syllable, your character is dead. But if you make another one and you attach him to the cult of Stan, which is an actual murmuring and the channeling, it's actually like a channeling backlash, you will be able to. There's going to be a big backstory about Stan as well coming, and you will be also at level 3 and able to go into level 4 because you channel your previous characters. Yourself.
Channel the essence of Stan.
Yes, you don't have to be a channeler either. You can be whatever you want. It doesn't matter. You can.
But you'll probably die.
Yeah,
you're probably gonna die.
Yeah, you do probably need to be a stoner. Yeah, you probably need to be a stoner. I'm only half joking because it wouldn't make any sense that he's not a stoner if he's like.
Yeah. The way I say it, sort of Stan didn't play by his own rules, but had a mechanism to deal with world problems and what have you.
Yeah.
Then when Syllable died, the way I tried playing Syllable was at the very beginning of the campaign. He was still dealing with past issues.
Oh yeah.
Then as the campaign went on, he those became fell into the background a bit. So in my head, that's why he showed up with Stan, because when they both died, they had both overcome their problems and achieved self-nirvana almost. That's
right.
That's the connection.
That's what she said.
Right.
Hey.
Basically, he's just like some Zen pot god. Living out there in space. So yeah, I think it's been a good. I think both crews had their own thing. I think Ares was a very orderly group of operatives who went through various story arcs, and I think Bacchus was just a crew of misfits who
tumbled through it.
Who basically staggered from session to session, nearly dying but somehow pulling it out the fire every time. And eventually, it's basically Ares are the professionals who came into this through their work, and Bacchus are the blokes who just stumbled across this amazing adventure and went, oh, okay, and then just sort of bumbled the way through it all the way to the end, and then did it.
Which is exactly what happened in Relic as well.
Basically, Relic in space, basically. I think
well, let's be honest, we all saw it coming. When our characters assembled in a room and we had a merchant, a pyromaniac, someone who didn't really talk very much, and one person who was actually a mercenary.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, it was never going to end organised in any battle.
Well, the Prison Break sort of tells you. I still think the party one was my favourite. I don't know why. It just
It was so just like oh god.
Yeah, I got drunk. I may have said a few things.
Yeah.
Which I probably shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Although I made like awesome friends with I can't even remember his name now. The big fat arms dealer man.
Oh
Yeah, you did.
yeah.
Me and him were like buddies, and I made him ruin. I ruined the guy by chatting shit about him to this guy. I was like, I'll never do business with this guy again. Like,
Yeah.
They just destabilized an economy on accident.
Yeah. I just devastated the arms like market. Just in a drunken stupor.
Either tonight or tomorrow, you'll be getting your epilogue of what happened to your characters and what effects they had in the galaxy. So after you've read that, you can then start to plan your characters for Cyberdark Chronicles, and you can use Alistar and Little Jimmy and whoever Syllable's new character is going to be. You can use them in Cyberdark Chronicles. All of you are going to go your separate ways, but you might make cameos in each other's Cyberdark Chronicles adventures. And then once we finish them, and once we finish, we're probably going to do one Cyberdark Chronicles each. I'm probably going to get them out like within a couple of weeks. So I'll be like, okay, Monday is Jimmy, Tuesday, blah blah blah, and then when we actually start up Minerva 2.0, it'll be on a Thursday night. Thursday night, and that's when we'll do Cyberdark Chronicles. It's like a one-on-one session. You know, it lasts for about an hour and a half. That's it, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for playing. Thanks for coming along and getting involved in all that.
It was great.
We could do with one more British person in Driftwood, because we've got. Or actually, David could do it as well, because you're in the UK most of the time. Because we've got an American team now, so I'm looking to get a British team on Driftwood and have them sort of square off and do all sorts, and that'll be quite fun.
Yeah, I just want to see what my schedule's like before I commit to a third or fourth campaign.
Yeah.
My schedule at this point is pretty rammed.
Yeah.
It's all like fucking like four different campaigns, and then also school, you know.
I think, well, you guys are only signed on to Saga at the moment. Yeah, only Saga at the moment.
Saga, well, we're definitely doing Minerva 2.0. We definitely want to do that.
Okay, yeah, okay. That's fine.
And then, Jacob, you were working on yours.
It's not like it's not like it's going to be like every Saturday. Like Driftwood will be every other Saturday, and then Minerva's Cradle will be every other Saturday as well. Do you know what I mean? So it's like so it's not like it's going to be any more than you do usually. But I get what you mean about scheduling stuff. We'll look into it. But I think Minerva's Cradle and Saga will have priority because they're always going to be the flagships, you know. And then when Driftwood grows, then it'll be bigger and bigger and bigger. But I probably get. Yeah, Nathan's already doing it. So yeah, we'll see. I'll fish around. I should be able to get somebody to do it.
I mean, I definitely want to do it. I just, it's more a question.
Yeah, no. I get it. I get it. We'll look into it and we'll see what we can do. But for Minerva's Cradle Bacchus, that's all for. Oh, one more thing. If you had to, you can vote for Caesar, by the way. If you had to choose a captain for the Gorgon or the Bacchus, the person who's been in the most sessions will get an advantage, but the person who's been leading the way for most of it, you can't vote for yourself. Who would you vote for?
Damn.
Yeah.
Typical Alistair response.
Yeah.
By the way, for those of you listening, that is basically Alistar.
Yeah. I vote for
me.
Me. Alright. Syllable, who would you vote for? If you
I don't think I can vote for Betty.
You can vote for Betty if you want. But,
I'm going to vote for Betty Kid.
Actually, yeah. I will vote for Betty.
Okay.
Betty. Yeah.
I don't think Caesar's getting any votes.
No.
He was supposed to be our meat shield.
But to be fair, he was supposed to be our leader, and then sort of went, right, we'll do this, and immediately cocked up whatever it was. It was like, okay, we're doing something else.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who? All right. If we're going to look at who's going to, it can't be Betty. So let's do someone else. It can't be Betty.
Yeah.
I've worked it out. It can be symbolically Betty, but it needs to be someone else.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I suppose that Jimmy can be, technically in charge, but it's Betty.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I think Jimmy, like, on the surface, but sort of Betty calls the shots.
Okay.
Alistar's more willing to listen to Betty.
Alright, so Jimmy, you will be level 4 in Cyberdark Chronicles, and you can go to level 5 in at the start of the next Minerva's Cradle 2.0. So there we go.
Yeah, although I would like to point out that I probably wasn't the captain.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Just simply because we're all just equally fucking stupid.
Yeah,
we have to pick one person.
I think the problem is we're so annoyed with how many times that you're cocked up.
Yeah, so even though he is actually probably the captain who's like the most sane and the most capable, the fact that he just keeps tripping up and going, well, that was fucked.
Yeah.
Like, everyone is like, oh, well.
I'm going to activate this computer. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
I'm not a hacker.
He technically should have died in the very first session.
Yeah.
Because he overloaded it and then rolled a natural 12. And it was just like, oh, well, I'm dead. Just like, what? If I was a dick of a GM, I'd be like, yes, you're dead. It's like, oh.
It's like when we were getting the ships, and he's trying to do it, and then it was like, we're holding these doors closed, like, Caesar, we have to get out of here. We have to get out of here. Hurry up. And then he's just like, he just walks over to the other ship. It's like, the fuck, dude. He's just like, nope, I'm done with that ship.
You all had those moments. Just be honest. You all had them. Like you with that fucking magical melting ladder that nearly killed everyone, and not everyone. Like everyone's like,
that was Syllable's fault. I kept my part of the ladder up.
What? I still survived that, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just last. Saved your life.
Yeah, but I kept my end of the ladder perfectly stable, and then you fucked it up.
Right, alright. So I think we're going to leave it there. We're going to say well done to Bacchus, and stay tuned for your epilogues. They'll be out soon. And for everyone watching at home, thanks for watching everything. And we'll see you in the next campaign. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.